just in time for the month of June, we have G.I. Joe June. I think that's how it's pronounced. I always thought it was G.I. Jovember, but it's G.I. Joe or G.I. June. My favorite character, Zartan. Now, he is my number one character, and number two, if you want a full list, I can do that, but not for this particular video. On the back, we have a card for him, and this is interesting because if you go to your Ross $3.99, I picked up about a dozen figures today. I was terribly excited because I think these are cool. I think they're not as cool as the originals, but I think they're very interesting. It's a very interesting 5 POA, kind of like what if Kenner, who made Star Wars back in the 70s, got a hold of the license for G.I. Joe? I kind of imagine in an alternate universe, this is what we would have played with when I was a kid. This would have been my version of him. I don't know how he would actually ride his swamp skier. Oh, that would have been cool if he came with a swamp skier. And there's several characters on the back. I didn't know that they even made this many for this reaction collection. So let's take a look at him off the card. I want to be very careful with the card, even though I just cut my fingernails. I think I left one. This one. This one was really hurting today. I don't know what I did, but I feel like I rammed some bamboo up my hand. Did I hate when I do that? Don't you hate when you get bamboo stuck up your thumb fingernail? I'm trying to preserve the card here because the artwork on these cards is just fantastic. It's very retro, which is what they're going for, obviously. Oh, that's a nice clean cut. I only messed up right there, but it's pretty nice. So we get off the card Zartan, Master of Disguise. He even comes with a backpack and one of the masks that he was famous for having that particular mask. Later on, they made more Zartans in different series. He came with different masks at first, and then he came with multiple masks. Like, I think one of them came up with like 3 different masks. It's kind of hard to say mask plural and mask singular, and with my brain trying to make it plural, like mascus. Okay, I hate when tape sticks to my hand. I'm trying to get it off of there. Okay, so for this particular Zartan, let's see what it looks like with the mask on now. I would love to if they made him where he can change color in the sun. That was one of the gimmicks that I really thought was cool when I was a kid. Now, probably because I had a suntan Tuesday Taylor when I was like 6 years old, and she changed color in the sun because she was also a master of disguise. I mean, literally, her scalp turned around from blonde to brunette. There we go. So he's got a beard. Now, his 5 points of articulation are your standard Star Wars things. He's kind of got a hard time moving his head. That mask actually stays on better than the original did back when I was a kid. Well, I still have my original. You know what? It's actually in there. But I've already ripped it off the card, so I'm not going to make another video. Now, reaction, unfortunately, they don't sit completely down, which is weird. Now, when he's not holding his gun in his hand, is there a place to put it? I don't see one. Now, I have several versions of Zartan. And I have this box of, like, if it ever has a fire, this is the box I'm going to grab because it's got my absolute favorites. There is the more modern version of Zartan where he's articulated, and he's got a swamp skier, which is really one of the speeder bikes from Star Wars, because I was like, hey, it's an updated version of it. All right, on the back here, you put the mask inside of this. So he has it ready to go with all of his little makeup things, like, you know, blush and mascara. I have no idea what kind of mask you would have to put on. I never wear makeup. Well, I won't say that. You know, because people, oh, there we go. I didn't think I was gonna get off his face. If you have no fingernails, you have no hope for this. All right, so we put the mask into here. All right, so there we go. So he's got the mask in his backpack, and he's got the backpack on his back. All right, so for G.I. June, my favorite is G.I. Joe character. He's not part of the G.I. Joe team. Is definitely, without a shadow of doubt, Zartan. Now, if he has a special feature like changes color in the sun, living here at the beach, you better believe I'll find out. He's gonna be my little buddy tomorrow. Well, Thursday you'll actually see this, hey, which is perfect. But so when I go out on the beach on Thursday, I will put him out in the sun, like while I'm taking pictures, and see if he happens to change colors. But he won't be wearing his backpack or the gun. I wonder if the gun can go in his backpack. His gun really goes well in his hand, but I don't like anything that could possibly get lost whenever I'm walking on the beach, because I might put seashells with it. I might put living starfish. They might attack me, and yeah, anyway. Can't quite figure out where to put his gun when he's not going to be using it. But it would be nice if he had a holster to put it in. Now, the real G.I. Joe version of him, the right here changed colors when you pressed it. Obviously, this does not. And the leg plates did the exact same thing. So my question for you is, who is your favorite G.I. Joe character? All right. Maybe I'll get my G.I. Joes out and go over my first, second, third, fourth, fifth. And then after that, it really gets to be like, no, I don't know. The top 5 are definitely, all right, the top 3 are definitely in order. Then number 4 and 5 are kind of a tie. No, I think I could put one above the other because they're, are they twins? I'm rambling right now, but I'm thinking at the same time. Well, you get back to me your list, and I'll get to you my top 5 list. All right, have a great day.